Prairie dog hunting can be graphic. Viewer discretion is advised. If blood makes you squeamish, you probably don't want to watch this video.
Nice shot. All right, guys, well, we picked a really windy day to come shoot some prairie dogs. We're trying to do the best we can to get some footage. Bingo. Dude, he looks fat. I like the fat one. And shoot! We're on, boys. We're in the game. We're in the game. Kind of what our tactic is today. Not that it takes very much of a tactic to shoot prairie dogs, but we're just gonna keep moving around from spot to spot. We kind of shoot them out within 100 yards, and then we move around and shoot them out, move around and shoot them out. There, he's kind of up. Now shoot him. Oh, I'm on him though, whenever you want him. Facing right. There you go. Good shot.
The one still to the right there.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
A lot of people, they kind of question me like, why would you shoot prairie dogs? Or like, what's wrong with you? You're shooting prairie dogs and blowing them up. But out west here, it's a culture, number one. We've been doing this for 20 years. If you live out west, there's always a rancher or farmer friend or somebody that has a rodent problem that you have the opportunity to come out and shoot prairie dogs, shoot varmints. Not only is the rancher benefiting, but I firmly believe that shooting live targets like prairie dogs is the building blocks to becoming an accurate big game shot. You can apply it to any type of hunting really, but what sets it apart is aim small, miss small. These are small targets, tiny animals out to 300 yards. If you have the slightest error, you're gonna miss these things. And so if you ingrain that in your mind and you come out here and you shoot these prairie dogs and you're getting that practice, it's gonna really prepare you for any hunt, whether it's varmints, whether it's big game, whether it's extreme game like brown bear or moose or whatever. Shooting varmints is the building blocks to becoming a proficient, accurate shot. Do it when you're young and it'll stay with you the rest of your life. That's shooting varmints. Just put it dead center and let them have it when you want them. Nice. Jack went in. Take him. Oh my God.
All right, when it comes to shooting varmints, whether it's prairie dogs, woodchucks, coyotes, whatever, I prefer a 22-250. 22 caliber, you can get bullets about anywhere. Well, you used to be able to. It's a fast round. It's been around for a long time, so it's not too hard to find brass form either. So that's why I prefer a 22-250. I'll be anywhere from 37 to 4,100 feet per second too, and that's the key when we're out here shooting prairie dogs. To really get that performance that we're looking for is the high speeds. So with those high speeds, whether I'm doing my reloads that are shooting about 3750 or my factory 50 grain Superformance, which is about 4,000 feet per second, those really hit hard. and they do exactly what I want them to do in the field. So going back to that, I always use a 50 grain VMAX. These bullets are specifically meant to come apart. So when they hit at high speeds, they fragment and they're very explosive. So 50 grain VMAX is always my go-to. I've worked up loads over the years and have found that Varget has been the best, along with Superformance Hornady's powder. Varget has been awesome for me. It's really accurate, and I shot my best group ever with any rifle at any time with Varget. My 22-250 at 220 yards is 3/4 of an inch with these 50 grain VMAXs. So that's what we're looking for, and especially at 100 yards, if you want a solid 300+ yard Prairie Dog gun, you need that 1/4 inch group at 100 yards. And so that's what we're looking for. We're very picky on accuracy.
Yes, sir. Straight below it. Okay, hold right on, guys. Next one right there. Like 3 inches high.
Sometimes the factory stuff shoots really well. This factory 22-250 that I have, it shoots the factory ammo really well. The 50 grain VMAX Superformance from Hornady, I'm getting under a 1/2 inch with it at 100 yards. So it just depends on the rifle. It's part of working up a load and getting to know what combination the rifle likes. I've tested tons of different combinations, and this is what I've came up with. A lot of guys have been asking, well, what's your load combo, or what are you using? So here it is for my 22-250. 50 grain VMAX, 35.3 grains of Varget. That's putting me right at 3,700 feet per second. And my particular rifle, my case overall length with the bullet is 2.47 inches. I like to start with new brass if I can. I'm lucky over the past 5 years I've kind of stocked up on brass a little bit. And so I have lots of new 22-250 brass that I load. There's nothing wrong with once, twice, 3 times fired brass. Polish it up in the tumbler and load that too. Trim them, primers, measure out my powder, once again 35.3 grains, and seat the VMAXs. Pretty straightforward. I'm lucky that my dad taught me how to reload when I was a young kid and taught me how to shoot when I was a young kid. And it kind of brings it full circle back to why we shoot prairie dogs. It's just gonna make you a better shot. And when it comes to big game, it makes making that shot so much easier. If you can shoot a prairie dog at 200 yards right in the center of the body, you can hit an elk at 200 yards on the broadside of a barn of an elk, no problem. I mean, that's the idea. A good testament to that is my wife, Eva. She was never a big game hunter until the last few years, and that was one of the things that I stressed when I taught her how to shoot, was with that trigger control and getting out and shooting prairie dogs.
There's a big one on the mound.
Oh yeah. Looking left?
Facing left.
Yeah.
He's all like a roly-poly.
Yeah.
It's 280, so you need to hold high. You know,
Way
how
high. Okay.
Take them when you want them. Over him.
Over him, too high.
Just an inch over him.
Okay.
He's still there, facing. Yeah, it just butts to us.
Okay.
Facing straight at us.
Yeah.
Eating.
Yeah.
Go ahead, really squeeze. Facing, quartering right, facing us. Facing left now, he's going left, see that one?
Yep.
I'm on him though, whenever you want him. Facing right, there you go. Good shot.
Let me hit him.
Good shot. I guess shoot the closer one. Or wait till they line up and get ready on them.
Yeah.
If they line up.
How high?
It's 230, so just on top of their back, right there. Nope,
Nope.
nope. There, shoot that one standing up. Ah,
Where was that?
to the right.
To the right.
Yeah, elevation was good.
This is a good example of an area that is overgrazed by prairie dogs because there were literally so many, there wasn't a stitch of grass left to be eaten. You can see these dogs out here and they're just eating the tiniest buds that are trying to resprout after a rain. And this is an area that it's actually a problem. There's too many and the rangeland is really suffering. When you just have all this exposed dirt out here, it makes it very easy for noxious weeds to take hold and take over an area that once produced range grass for cattle and everything else, antelope, mule deer, prairie dogs, etc.
Yeah, you're hitting right.
Hitting right.
Yeah. Two in a pile on the mound.
Out at baby station.
Yeah, just to the left. They're all touching noses and stuff. 10 yards to the left of the baby station. See him? See that one walking right now?
Yep.
He's like at that little cow patty.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take him.
Where's he? How far?
Oh, it's the same. Walking right.
Yep.
Walking right, sniffing. He's right at a cow patty. Oh, you're a mile low.
Serious.
What do you think?
I gotta shoot one more. I can't end like this.
Kind of facing to us, quartering
Yep.
towards.
Yep.
Digging.
Yep.
Here we go. Facing us now, facing left.
Yep. Awesome.
Now, that really helped her develop that trigger control and that aim small, miss small mentality. We kind of have this little record that we keep, but she's at 15 one-shot kills on big game animals.
Put it right on his hip whenever you're ready. He's dead.
Another problem, I mean, there's nothing wrong with prairie dogs out there. We don't want to eradicate them totally, right? But we do want to keep the numbers down because we do not want the plague coming through and wiping them all out at once. And so there's that level of sustainability where you're going to shoot them up a little bit, but you're not going to shoot them out, if that makes sense. We don't want to shoot them out. We're not looking for a straight up eradication because, you know, usually a farmer or rancher isn't going to require that. They want them thinned down a little bit, pretty realistic. Maybe back in the olden days when they used to poison them, that's probably only the real way to get rid of all of them. Because once you start shooting them too, they get smart and they don't come out of their holes anyway. So even if you wanted to kill every single one with guns, it's not gonna happen. Lastly, when we're out there doing that, we wanna have fun. That's a big part of becoming a good shot and really developing that accuracy is having fun. If you're not having fun, you're probably not going to really get that good at it.
And
Okay.
one on the left.
Okay.
The left is the big one. Wait,
Yeah.
for two for one. Shoot that fat one. Whatever one stands up, shoot that. How about that? Now. Oh!
I missed him.
You got the big one.
Oh, I got the biggie?
You missed the front one and you hit the back
How
one.
did I do that?
I don't know.